Go, Livy. Go, Livy.
Hello, summoners.
Little pitchy, bud. Little pitchy.
Hello, summoners. Welcome to
Ooh,
another
soulful. I love it.
pulse pounding,
Oh yeah.
lightning inducing,
Here it comes.
tower ascending
Goes right up there.
episode of a Monster Rancher's Guide to Summoners War. I am the Halloween themed Aztec Olmec, but it wouldn't be a proper episode if I didn't have the incensed, the hotted up Lightstar 777 with me. And
Yes. I am just checking because. Yes, that is big sad. Hold, Streamlabs hates me, so let me go fix all of this. 1 second. That is properties. We're going over here. Everything is broken, AJ. Everything.
really? So, while Lightstar is repairing and MacGyvering and duct taping things, we got topics for this week. Of course, by the time most of you hear this, it's going to be Halloween time. So, of course, there's a Halloween event in the Summoner's War, which is honestly pretty similar. You know, you get these Halloween treats, and you're able to spend them in the shop for stuff. We're going to go over our favorite Halloween memories because I just have so many of them. Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. I know Lightstar loves Halloween also. I think we were supposed to go over the transmogs last week and we totally forgot, but we'll check those out, super quick.
All right. Now that my audio is working, in fact, do we want to take another stab at this, or what's your feelings?
We can totally take it from the top. No problem.
From the bottom, from the top now. Oh!
Okay. I'll count it down. Are you ready?
Born that way.
Okay.
Born ready. Didn't know that all my MAC addresses were ruined, but here we are.
So 3, 2, 1. Hello, summoners.
What is this place?
Welcome to another pulse pounding,
Where'd that come from?
lightning inducing, tower ascending episode of a Monster Rancher's Guide to Summoner's War. I am the Halloween themed Aztec Olmec.
Oh, there he is.
But it wouldn't be a proper episode if I didn't have the incensed, the hot to trot,
Yes.
Lightstar 777 with me.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I am incensed. I am angry.
Music. So I have a
couch.
So I have a photo up of one of two photos. Well, actually, let me put them in the proper order. Put them in the right order. So I have two photos that are, unfortunately, the bane. But anyway, besides the reason why Lightstar is hot, we got topics. Halloween events going on, which is awesome.
We're going to talk about these transmogs. I swear.
We're going to definitely talk about the Halloween transmogs. We were supposed to do last week. We totally spaced on it. We're going to go over our favorite Halloween memories because I love Halloween. I know Lightstar does also. We are going to talk about the cringiest birthday, I guess, in air quotes, for one of the Genshin characters that I've seen. And Lightstar's going to fuse his totemist on screen.
Maybe.
So that brings us to the reason why Lightstar is so hot.
Here we go, guys. Here we go. All right, and gals.
Why are you mad, son? Why are you so mad, son?
All right, let me break it down, and I'm going to break this down thoroughly so that everybody can enjoy this.
Definitely.
And if Gigi or Evan or Seppi hear this and can pass it along to hashtag Korea,
the devs. Shout out to the devs keeping everything going.
Devs, hashtag art department. Okay, so here's the gist of it, and here's why I'm angry. Okay, so Aztec asks me, "Oh, am I getting ready for the totemist?" Because I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, yeah, I hadn't thought about that. What do I need?" And then he shows me what's up on the screen right now,
Yep.
which
The
this
photo.
is a screenshot that I took from the events page that I'm pretty sure, and I will just go to make doubly sure here, is still the exact same one that it was, right? New monster update, was that it? I don't know. I need to find this one, but like
It's already out.
update notes. Well, I know. I just want to make sure that they haven't like changed it since then, that, they're getting around me or something.
Okay.
But suffice to say, the whole thing comes from the fact that they put down, and you can see, if anybody is watching this, you can see they put that you needed Melia, Emma, Verd, and Bernard, and they needed to be 5-star each. Now, I burned however many it took of my 4-star, beautiful, wonderful, very useful, could have used them on something else. Could have used them on something else. Rainbowmon, so that I could get all of those things to the max star. So imagine my surprise when I came to ye old Fusion Hexagram
Yes.
when they were released, and I noticed that upon clicking on the button here, that in fact they only need the 4 stars for each and
Yes.
every one of them.
They only need the 4 stars to fuse.
So go ahead, pull up that other picture that I took so
No
we can all
problem.
enjoy.
So this is the aftermath, like Dr. Dre.
So now I'm debating, do I actually do it? Like, I still have other dryads I could use, but I don't have another Verd, so I'd have to wait and do that. So do I just waste all these resources, everything I did,
Yes.
and spent all those 4 stars for nothing? Mind you, for nothing. It was a waste.
Totally. Yeah, it totally. I mean, honestly, we haven't fused units in a while. In a while. We haven't fused. Wait, the last fusion unit was probably the Fire Lightning Emperor, Gallagher. So everybody take a page from Lightstar's book. You only need to be 4 stars.
Don't believe any No, but that's not true. Some of them, I swear. Nope. Maybe I was wrong. I could have swore there was always like the one on the right was like a different star level, but there again, I simply was going off of the picture that
which
they had
show 5
on
stars.
their announcement, which I see is now mysteriously gone from the game.
Magic. Magic. But you were sharp enough to take the screenshot, so you know why. Why the why. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, you only need 4 stars. I think I have to fuse 1 Wind Dryad, and then I'll be finished with it. But dude, you went through you overpaid, so you might as well fuse her. You might as well fuse her, enjoy her. I hear she's pretty cool. You might as well just enjoy, just fuse her for the show. You know what I mean? For the fans. For Rashi. Do it for Rashi Boshi. Do it for Rashi
I do it all for you, Rashi Boshi.
Do it for hit the button. Fuse her. It'll be awesome. You know what I mean? And remember, kids.
Oh, he says they do need to be 5-star max leveled. See?
Oh, really?
That's why Rashi Boshi is a good friend.
The GOAT.
He talked me right off of that ledge.
Talked him right. See? Look at that.
Okay.
So now, you have no reason not to fuse her. Fuse.
No reason at all.
Fusion.
Are you okay? Did you just have a seizure?
No, I'm just waiting for you. Well, you know what? I will if you do not fuse her within the next fusion. Hit the button.
I don't know. I'm waiting to hear what the end of the sentence is for what will happen. See, Rashiboshi, thank you. It's wow, okay. I could have swore that they always had to be that. I'm glad I didn't waste anything.
Hit it. Hit the button.
I'm getting there.
Hit the button. Fuse the totemist. Is it totemist or totemist? I don't care. Who knows?
I gotta make sure I use
I'm the
right
last person that you should ask for pronunciations. Valkyria.
I guess I do have 2 more Vertals anyways. Plenty of griffins. Plenty of griffins in the sea.
Hit on button.
There it is.
There we
Fusion
go.
Hack doing some work.
Fusion ha! Look at that. So if you don't watch Dragon Ball, then you do not get that stupid reference. But anyway.
Not
see?
Stupid. Glorious reference.
Shout out to you, Rashiboshi. You are the GOAT, as usual. Talking my boy off the ledge, just like the negotiator. Just like Samuel L. Jackson.
We all know I'm always on the
Oh, man. Comedy Central. Good
Thank you,
times.
Rashiboshi. Thank you. You are a kind and dear soul. I appreciate you very much. All right. Switch back to your gameplay.
I just did. Back to gameplay.
Solo R5.
You want to...
Siege, guild battles, and RTA. All right. Attack the enemy target. Recovers the HP of an ally with the lowest HP ratio by 15%. All right. With 25%. 30% when fully upgraded. Okay.
Excellent.
Immunity on allies on a 3-turn turnaround. Remove harmful effect of all allies. Increase HP by 30. Increase attack bar for 2 turns. Stacks 1 totem whenever you're attacked by a target during the enemy's turn, or use skill during your turn. Becomes able to use a grassland tribe totem when you stack 3, and recovers the HP of all allies by 20%. Increases the attack power for 2 turns. Grants immunity for 1 turn when you use the skill. Oh, all right. So, very good support unit.
Absolutely. So, Leo and Danny, who is also my wife, was lucky enough to pull the fire totemist a couple days ago. Nora, looks like.
Nora. N-O-R-A.
She looks...
Are you going to put your gameplay back on? I'm
Oh.
still seeing the picture.
Oh, yeah? Let us do that.
Let us do that. Indeed. Eula. Eula.
Oh, do you want to talk about that next? And how...
No, I'm just singing the Eula song while we wait. You don't like the Eula song?
What is the Eula song? Oh, the one you were singing, right?
Yeah, I was singing it, based on the song Lola.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there we go. This hour of smooth jazz is sponsored by NP Aztec Lightstar. Yeah, I see she does have pretty quick turnaround on her abilities, so nice.
See?
Shihao, look at your boys there. That's beautiful.
See? Sometimes I remember how to do stuff. Sometimes.
Sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes I don't.
So anyway, next topic. Let's talk about some of these Halloween-themed skins.
Wait, were you going to talk about Nora? Like what she does and all?
Yeah, sure. I can multitask. Or do one thing at once. But yeah, let's talk Nora, just because she was pulled recently. Let's see. Nora, so she has... Well, let's see. S1, Totem Magic, attacks the enemy target and recovers the HP of an ally with the lowest HP ratio by 15%. Whereas
Nice.
2 attacks all enemies, removes all beneficial effects granted on them, and disturbs their recovery. Oh wow, with a 50% chance, very good. Her passive inflicts continuous damage for 2 turns when you attack the enemy on your turn, and inflict continuous damage to the enemy target for 2 turns when you're attacked by a target during the enemy's turn. So she strips, she dots.
Dots 4 days.
This is great. And the Volcanic Tribe Totem stats 1 totem whenever you're attacked by a target during the enemy's turn or use a skill during the turn. Becomes able to use the Volcanic Tribe Totem skill when you stack 3 totems. Attacks all enemies to remove 1 beneficial effect each and decrease the HP by 5% per harmful effect granted when you use the skill. Up to 10% applied to the boss. So, wow.
That's decent.
So, yeah, absolutely decent. So we got Nora. We have Aaliyah, of course, the water totemist. Riley, who you just fused. Ella, and Maya. Excellent.
I really like the purple on Maya, the last one.
Yeah, very cool.
I mean, that's just very cool looking.
And I have to say, I'm just gonna say it. I mean, all of these units have a very Aztec themed or Mayan themed, or like, just saying, just putting it out there. Just think, if that's a shout out, come to us. I appreciate it. Please, thank you.
I wonder if he means thank you.
Oh man, what do we want to talk next? Transmogs?
No, we're doing the transmog before we forget. So
we will definitely forget. Oh, nice.
Got it pulled up. Look at me go.
Excellent.
So, and I think this was the same with the Halloween one, the one year that we were talking about, where it had Vertihile with the candy bucket.
Right.
It had the Ifrit sitting on the half moon, which was really cool, and the baby chimeras, which was pretty amazing. This one, it is. I gotta admit, I'll probably get it because I have 2 out of the 3.
Yeah.
And maybe by getting them all, it'll be like the Chimera where I will summon a beast monk eventually.
Exactly.
But I like the Jason from the.
Oh yeah, this is totally my favorite verse.
From the what was it, the
Friday the 13th?
Friday the 13th. Yep. Yeah, I was right. I was confused because the Texas Chainsaw Massacre chainsaw with that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a weird creepy bunny thing. I didn't know.
Oh yeah,
that's funny.
This design is awesome.
And then you have the Halloween Paladin, which is pretty dope. I like the the kids cosplay with the big oversized helmet and the wooden shield. And of course the best one, the kind of nod to Lucian Halloween Beast Monk, which I think is just epically cool. Like that one, I mean, just every bit of it, like I think just looks adorable. So
yeah, all 3 of them are awesome. I'm really tempted, since I have all 3 units, I'm really tempted to get all of them and get that. But I don't know. But by a design standpoint, they all look great. I mean, of course, I'm partial to the Friday the 13th one because not only is that my favorite horror franchise, but I'm born on Friday the 13th also. So, gotta love it. Yeah, it's all spooktacular.
All Aztec, all the time.
All the time. But yeah, man, awesome. I like these. I kind of like the whole chibi kind of vibe they're going for these Halloween things. Not trying to make them over scary, but make them kind of like trick or treaters, right. So awesome.
So Rashiboshi just brought up that the demon transmog is pretty sweet, both by looks and in action, and wishes the demons were better overall. I agree. However, I also disagree only in one context, which is, and I don't know if I actually have him in my primary here. No, I do not. which would be Mephisto,
Yeah.
the wind demon. And I'm going to say it this way because wow, I really tucked everything of worth away. So, Mephisto, and again, I have not built him up well enough, but still, even when I know that I stole the rune from him, I will still put him on a revive heavy team
Right.
if I'm fighting them because he still does pretty decent damage. He like with a side healer, like if I put him with like my water archangel, like they can pretty much just go to town on people and I'll wear them down eventually. And like you can get rid of the annoying mechanic of, Samantha and a Vanessa team
Right.
and like so many revive heavy comps out there. And I think Mephisto just gives like is probably my favorite of the demons. So he would be like the only one I would even say like I absolutely would 100% use 100p. 100p. I said it. I regret nothing. 100p.
Okay. So, did the
What do you think
transmogs?
though about
What's
the
up?
demons?
I don't know. I honestly like the fire demon's the only one that do I have both? I think I have both. I think
No,
I
you
have
have the fire one. I know you do.
I think I have the wind one also, but I'm not 100% on that. But regardless, the fire one's the only one that I have used, that I have like actually built and put stuff on and such like that. But I think it's pretty cool. You put him on a dot team and he's all right. He's okay. But are they demons in the literal sense? Are there other units that outclass them? Yeah, I mean, still, like, Rika's the best daughter in the game, like, period. So do I really, like, get nervous when I see demons on another team? Not 100%, but I should, because they're demons. They should have that oomph that
But
Rashiboshi was talking about.
But you see, like here's the thing: if you had the right team comp with something like Mephisto, it's it's going to be a pretty hard to beat team because if you have something like Jean to distract, you
Right.
won't be able to kill Mephisto first. So even though he's a little bit squishy, you could protect him in ways. You could have him with like a water pioneer, like, doing shields and immunity nonstop. And you're going to make it very hard to kill him. So, I mean, again, I think in a lot of scenarios, like and again, I don't have I don't have the fire one, but just reading over his kit there, yeah, I mean, I can see a lot of advantage to him, but I mean, for me, it really is just the fact that I can throw Mephisto into a team and just watch like, all types of things that normally respawn and make your life horrible when you're fighting them because like you have to kill them like twice at
Right.
least. I mean, I've had
Like
like teams
Pernas and
that were
such like
like
that. Pernas,
right,
Samanths, all these
like
revive units with
and
the.
I wish I had actually taken a picture of it, but there was a team the other day that I think it was like Molly and three characters that either res themselves or res others. Like
Right.
it was like the Wind Archangel, it was like Samantha, and then it was like Perna. So it was like every single time one of them died, like somebody would res them or they would res themselves, and
Right.
by the time I could kill them again, the other one was resing them again. Like,
Gotcha.
so it was just insane. Like it was just so hard because like no matter how much damage I was doing, like I had to kill them like 20 or 30 times to even have a
20
chance.
or
And
that many times.
I mean, pretty sure. Pretty sure. I
That's
actually
wicked.
think at one point I was so angry I just hit auto and I wanted to see if my team could do it. And I recall it taking well over 15 minutes after I hit auto. And it was
What?
just that they slowly wore me down because like my monsters just couldn't do enough damage, and I
Gotcha.
ended up losing. I should have saved that video, but it was so anger inducing. I
No,
made
don't
it.
save that one. Don't save the ones that set you off. We got we got we got Genshin news.
Do it.
One of the fictional characters had a birthday recently, Eula. The only reason I know that is because I main Eula.
End user licensing agreement.
Yeah, she's great. Awesome.
I wish I had her.
cryo DPS. Funny enough, I got her I think in May, like right around my birthday. So I was super happy about that. But regardless, all these fictional Genshin characters have birthdays, and Mihoyo usually tweets out happy birthday with some exclusive art or something like that.
Yes, they give more prizes for each of their birthdays than for the 1-year anniversary.
It was so odd but this one particular character's birthday was actually trending on Twitter. There was so much love for this character, which was great. There was also a lot of really weird and cringy hate for a JPEG or for for a fictional character, which was super odd to me, but whatever. But yeah, like all I can say is go outside and touch some grass. There was a lot of like very, shout outs and stuff like that, but I saw a lot of I saw like poetry and like whole like setups dedicated to Eula, and I mean the Genshin fandom is strong, but it is scary. let's just put it that way. Everyone go outside.
It's like I always said back in the day, being in love with an anime character was like trying to find the end of a circle.
Yeah, it's that simple. Go out and touch some grass, people. Interact with other human beings. It's fun. It's really not that bad. It really isn't. But, I know everyone has their,
do you have some charts or statistics to prove your point?
No. Go out and touch some grass. Have a good balance between your virtual life and your gaming life and your actual like outside human life with people. That's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna repeat any of the stranger
That's a ringing endorsement for Pokemon Go.
Yeah, right.
While I bring that up to myself, I'll self-serve that segue. The biggest problem from my point of view with those games, and I know exactly why it is that way. All of these, the inventory management. I despise
for Pokemon or for Genshin. Okay, for Pokemon.
Pokemon Go. Really any game. I hate the inventory management. I hated it in Destiny. I hate it because here's the thing.
Okay.
You want to encourage me, right? To walk around and go find Pokestops and go and like give it a spin and see if you played Pokemon Go. You know what that
I haven't. I actually did play it at launch, so I
right. So all the Pokestops, right?
Right.
And like you're encouraging me to like go walk 20 miles to hatch an egg and all of that, right?
Right.
And it's wonderful. It's great. It is a good time had by all, right? But you're also sitting there, right? And it's like, oh, well, now instead of playing the game, now you have to go spend 10 minutes just sorting out your inventory and trying to decide if those like 90 items we let you keep, like which one of them's you need, because maybe a month down the road you're going to get a Pokemon where you wish you had all those 90 items back, but you had to get rid of them because you couldn't actually give a spin to a Pokestop because your inventory was full. And I get it. It's a gem sink because they want you to like spend currency to get their like expansion slots for their thing, right?
Right.
I get it. I understand that on a fundamental level. However, I also hate it.
Excellent.
Rashiboshi's like, if you played Pokemon Go at launch, was that really playing? Crash, crash, crash. Servers down. Cannot connect.
Can I tell you a really funny Pokemon Go story really, really fast? I knew... This is why I stopped playing. This is when I knew I had an issue. Um, my wife and I are driving back from Long Island after seeing my aunt. I'm pretty sure it's like it was like either like Christmas or New Year's or whatever. And
You pulled off the road because you saw a Pokemon.
all so close. I was on a bridge. I was on the Pulaski Skyway, and I was like, "Oh, there's a water Pokemon in the middle of the sea. Could you like?" And my wife just looked at me and was like, "No, we're not stopping, so you can get a Pokemon on a bridge." And I was like, "You know what? I gotta delete this game. I gotta get rid of it."
Seeing for me, it was after 1 week of being capped on my inventory
Yeah,
and spending 10 minutes emptying it just so I could spin a couple Pokestops to run out of space again
right.
a day or two later. That kills the game for me. I don't want to spend time in inventory management. I get it. I get why you do it, because it's a paywall of enjoyment and you're hoping I will spend my hard-earned cash
Right.
to expand my inventory, but I used my hard-earned fingers to delete your app. So, who's laughing now?
Hard-earned fingers. You
And,
had to work for
and,
those fingers.
now I just play Pokemon Unite for $3 and free cents. So
And Genshin for for
well, I mean, I can no longer say for $3 and free cents
Oh,
because
no.
we all know I spent
We are
money
low
for
spenders.
something,
We're
something that was something I wanted
Yeah.
very much in the game.
I mean,
so.
and I feel there's nothing wrong with being a low spender in a gacha game, because you can regulate, you can grind what you want, and you can spend what you want. I think being a low spender is the safest bet. A welcome moon is like $5 a month, which is fine. I have no problem at all. I'm totally not free to play in Genshin, and if you are, that's awesome. If you're not, that's awesome too. As long as you're having a good time and you keep your spending in check, and you have like if you can budget for any gacha, Genshin, Summoner's War, or whatever, and it's not like hurting you financially, spend what you can afford. You know what I mean? But I don't see any problem with spending buying a pack of crystals or a transmog or a welcome moon or whatever, as long as it's not like damaging to as long as you have food in your stomach and rent taken care of and such like that, as long as it's not
Rashiboshi is
becoming a
awesome.
problem, then you're good.
Rashiboshi, I'm free to play in Summoner's War today.
Today.
Yep, didn't spend any more today. God bless you, sir. You speak for the people.
Speak for
You
the
speak
peeps.
For the people.
Absolutely.
No, I'm the same way. It is very ironic. Like I honestly don't remember what I spent money in last in Summoner's War. I want to say it was probably the 7-year scrolls. Like
Yeah, it's been months since I spent anything.
Nope. I know exactly what it was.
What's up?
I spent the obligatory amount I had to send you some buddy scrolls just so that we could have some. That was the last time I spent anything in Summoner's War.
Yeah, it's been a long time and honestly, it's not like we bought the 5-star, because recently I think they had a 5-star, but like I don't need 5 stars. I need runes if anything. So if anything, if I am going to start spending money, it's going to be on rune packs. But it's been months since I spent anything on.
And you bought a rune pack. I've bought a rune pack.
Right.
But you know how I feel about rune packs is kind of like how I feel about rune farming. You can give me 6-star legendary runes, and they can still be crappy.
100%.
And like, I mean, I think even out of the pack you got that was like 6, and the same thing was what happened to me. Either 2 or 3 of the runes were flat stats that were not ideal for it. And I'm like, do I really want to spend like $70 on 6 runes and be pissed off by 2 or 4 of them?
And to that point, any runes you get in the wish, whatever, should be legendary runes.
Well, I'm sorry. We all know that if you get a triple S on anything, you should not see a white, a blue, a green rune, period. But yeah, what do I see every time I'm farming?
Yeah, I mean, but you know I don't even want to know the rates for the wish, but I mean, we get a wish every day, and if we get 1 rune out of like 7 or 8 months, It should be an awesome rune. Just like, you actually have a chance to get L&D units when you're wishing. And of course, super low rate, but it's happened. Lightstar got his first L&D from the wishes. But man, if you get a rune, it shouldn't be a blue flat 2 slot, something useless. I mean, with the ridiculous rates on these wishes. I don't know. Anyway, enough of that.
Rashi Boshi, I see what you get, and you know what? I don't. So Rashi gets the
Hmm.
Toa rewards doubler, and you know what?
Okay, smart.
I honestly don't think that's that bad of an investment because you get 2 legendary, 2 light and dark, 2 5 stars. You get all of that, and it's like $40. So I mean, it's really not too terrible in my humble opinion. Um, I don't really see the problem in it. Oh hey, I see you're doing what I was gonna talk about in terms of summoning. I think we've prattled on enough that we won't get a chance to do 2v2 unless you want to just hit one round just for funsies.
Let's do it. Why not?
Yeah, no, but I don't want to actually see the rates on the wishes, Rashiboshi. Nobody does. Nobody. Okay. Yes. So I've looked at this before. 1.6 for Rainbow or King Angelmon. I do resent the fact that the Rainbow Mon can be a 4-star Rainbow Mon because when I hit it, that was what I got, which I think is a Dilby-dish move. 1.5 for 150,000 man. Monster 0.5. Out of the Rainbow Mon, it's a 0.32% chance that you'll get a 5-star, 0.72% you'll get a 4-star, and 0.56 you could get a 3-star Rainbow Mon because that is how much they hate us. Runes, you have a 0.06% chance in the wish to get a 6-star legend rune. 0.06.
Freakish.
0.01% in the wish that you'll get a default 5-star. Now, that means I had the luck of whatever the percentage of a light and dark monster was, plus 0.01% to get my Sylvia from a wish, which is what happened.
That's some good luck there.
Indeed.
That's some light star luck.
Right. But yeah, let's have one round and then we can do our summoning. But while we are doing this, what is your favorite Halloween memory?
Oh man, I got a couple. I dressed up one year as Urkel, which went over really well. Um,
Did you do that?
yeah, I totally did. Um, what else? Oh, I remember my sister bought a costume, but didn't want the mask, and it was like a kind of like a metal kind of Doctor Doom kind of mask. So I got to go as Doctor Doom, like a 7-year-old Doctor Doom, and I got so much respect for that. It was cool. Um, yeah, man. I don't know. I have a ton. Like, I mean, my mom was really big with Halloween. She like would buy candy. She would decorate. She really liked Halloween a whole lot. So it was always like a good time in my place. How about you, bud?
Um, I mean, so many really, but I would say one of the better ones would be. Let's see where my other thing I'm looking for is. There it is. I would say after my wife and I got married, I got to spend Halloween in Ireland, where their version is lighting huge bonfires, which was very fascinating to me.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds kind of cool.
It was cool. Was cool. Racky fee. Okay. I'm not too worried about the one team. The other team's probably going to murder us within seconds, right?
No, let's hope not.
Where's my Carcano? Carcano, there you are. All right. God willing, the Lifeline doesn't have a good team. Okay, you know what? I like our chances against the Lifeline. I really do. God, I don't envy you figuring out who to ban on that top right team there.
I'm thinking White Werewolf, just because I know we can heal and, yeah. I don't know.
It really depends on what this last pick turns up,
Oh,
right?
jeez.
No, you're right.
What do you think?
Well, I don't know. That speed lead, though, on the Dark Bison is problematic. Right? Doesn't he have a...
I am not sure. Yeah,
Hold on,
let's do that.
Yeah, he increases by 24%, so...
So what should I pick for my leader skill? Let's
I'm
talk
doing
it up.
attack 50% with water attack, so... Which will mean nothing considering they got banned my only water guy, so...
Oh, I'm doing resistance, so we're all good.
You know what? This ought to be interesting, folks. A Elshir, Rika, and a Beth on the one team for our enemies. Yeah, he's right. We probably should have gotten rid of the Rika because of the immunity, but, you know, here we are, making poor decisions. And then a wind. Oh, yeah, they're just melting my team. Okay, well, I'm going to try and help you with your team over there, so there you go. Good luck. Me and my one person over here. You know what, Rashiboshi? We didn't even get to the Rika. I mean, Rika didn't even have to mess with me. I mean, that's the real sad part. Big sad. That's so sweet. You remembered.
Sometimes I do stuff.
It's okay. We're only prolonging my death. I mean, it's fine. I always wonder if there's a way to tell if they know each other when you're doing 2v2s. Nice. Look at you silencing the Rika before she could dot you to death.
Yeah. Sometimes.
And using a lapis. I mean, that is... I must admit, didn't respect it. You know, 2v2 is a lot of fun, Rashiboshi. I hope we get a chance to do it a little bit more often. Being Aztec's schedule kind of got changed somewhat recently. We have to do things a little bit later, so my time is a little bit more constrained, but, you know. But we'll get there. We'll figure it all out. Figure it out, like...
Figure it out. Jeez, stunned again. Oh, well.
Yeah. I imagine they have a lot of people on despair there.
Oof.
Hey, look, I get to move. I'm just going to impotently try to hit that one person. Look at me go.
Excellent.
Yep, it is a massacre, isn't it? Oh, wow, look, I lived. I'm making them waste one more turn to kill me. You know what? And I'm happy for that, Rashiboshi. I love that you get to hang out with us during the streams anymore.
100%.
Trey fun. Also, you know, you talk me down off ledges, so it's very kind of you. So while we are losing this here at the end, I will just say that I am thinking about using my exclusive summoning stones
Now we're talking.
today. Only because I kind of looked at what's coming down the pipeline the next several weeks, and I'm starting to think that there's not going to be a time when I luck into having 3 5 stars that I actually don't have all matched up. So,
Seriously.
so part of me just thinks that I should probably just accept my fate and, you know what I mean?
I hear you. Looks like it's about time for summon o'clock. Summon, 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 summon.
Truth.
I got about 15 mysticals that I can part with. And so 15 plus. Okay, yeah, I got space. Excellent.
See, I want the Beast Monk because if I get that, it's a done deal. I will get the.
I'm definitely waiting for next week. I have dragons and such next week, so
Rashiboshi, I am gunning for the Beast Monk this week and
Excellent.
the Dragon next week.
Do it.
But other than that, it would be the Archangel in 2 weeks, and then I have everything in the 3-week one. So, really, I have just as much interest in any of the next 3 weeks. So, because this one has the transmog, which would make me feel justified
yeah, good point.
in buying the pack, that's why they are going up for tribute. So, I don't know. I have 1157, so I don't even know. What is that, like 200? I don't know. Whatever. I'm going to summon a...
Well, I'm going to count it down. You ready, bud?
Yeah, Rashi doesn't want me to waste them. He wants me to save them for Jameer. I need a judgment call here.
I would do no more than 4 or 5. And then, of course, the rest for Jameer.
Well, if I'm going to save any for Jameer, I may as well save them all. Okay, I will take the group's thoughts into consideration. All right, here I am on my mystical scrolls with the button that will get me no new monsters.
3, 2, 1, and summon. Lightning right off the bat. Right off the bat. And of course, I get a fire joker.
Hey, I got a fire Taoist. Should I just put him in the dumpster now, or?
No, feed him to your dark Taoists that you love so much.
I got some lightning and got a kung fu girl. Look at me go.
I love that quote from Rashi Boshi. So I'm free to play today.
Free to play today. Yeah, I like, there are some games that never got a dime out of me, but I really enjoyed them, but I could see that they were going to piss me off. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, for example.
We cannot talk about that anymore. We have definitely ran that down.
There's always more. There's always more to be said.
Well, I'm down
I'm going to do my one big scroll at the end here, so... How many more do you have?
4. Well, 3.
All right. No, 2. No, 1.
And that's it. So that fire joker was my... Oh, nope, one more.
All right, I've used my big scroll. And I got Galleon. The nerve. The nerve of this game. How dare they? What an insult.
They know. They're listening. Yo, I'm telling you, Comtours watches the show. I'm convinced. I don't understand how they have Aztec-themed monsters all of a sudden. They gave you a Galleon all this out of nowhere. Someone's
I'm up to 40 L&D scrolls, because, 3 a month,
Waiting
well,
for the...
no, more than that, because, like, the 2 from
TOA.
Yes, I am so excited, Rashiboshi, to have yet another galleon to crowd my storage defense force. I am beside myself with happiness.
Can't tell. Who we?
Yes, I have 40 light and dark, and getting 5 a month. I should theoretically have. Let's see, November, December, January, February, March. So 6. So 6 times 5, 30. So I should, when it's all said and done, have about 70 light and dark scrolls by my birthday to summon with. So
Smells like another light and dark to me.
we pray, because the ratio is not in my favor, because 70 wouldn't even be half of what I
The
need.
150. Yeah, that's true.
Here we are.
Who we shouting out this week?
Shouting out that man right over there in the chat, Rashiboshi. Shouting out anybody else who's watching.
Yo, I have to shout out
all the Discorderlies.
I have to shout out Ferentis. Ferentis is a wood carver, apparently, and made a totemist like totem. Like, it's on our Discord. Go check it out. Ferentis is... Oh, and huge shout out to my great friend, Dave. Dave, what? We've been friends since I was about 16 or 17. He runs Clear and Now up in Massachusetts, which is a holistic and wellness facility. He's awesome. I had a nice long chat with him, and like,
is this the Dave I know?
Yes, 100. You met Dave, 100%. Absolutely, you met Yo, shout out to him. We had such a good chat. Like, the people that you know from like your teenage years and your, keep those people close, because, big shout out to you, Dave. I'm glad everything is going pretty well for you.
I still remember and enjoy our random rap impromptu just to the beat in the car. That was great. Good times. And, we had a round. It was good.
Dave showed me how to play Tony Hawk. I mean, among all the other things that I learned from this.
I mean, I didn't teach you. I just whooped you at Madden. That was my gift to you. Was
Tony Hawk.
The mean streets.
We were not
even streets.
Bringing up Madden or Gundam. By the way,
I needed to.
Anyway, that wraps it up for this particular episode of A Monster Rancher's Guide to Summoner's War. Soon to be A Monster Rancher's Guide to Madden. Monster Rancher's Guide to Star Wars Galaxies. Anyway. New episodes.
That we would talk about another game.
New episodes every Saturday on the podcast. Wednesday nights we stream Lightstar 777 Gaming. We stream MRGTSW on YouTube. Reach out to us at MRGTSW at Gmail. MRGTSW on Reddit. MRGTSW on Facebook. MRGTSW on Instagram. MRGTSW on... I'm missing something. Anyway.
Did you do Ant Rancher's Guide?
At Rancher's Guide on Twitter.
See? This is what I'm here for.
That's about it.
Just be a support structure.
Just to be a support... at Rancher's Guide on Twitter. And of course, our Discord, Monster Rancher's Guide to the Universe, where we talk about the universe and Valkyrages, and you can see Ferentis's awesome totem sculpture. That's the only reason I would join a Discord, is to see a wood sculpture of a totem.
That's the only reason?
That's it. That's all I need.
All right. Cool.
So everyone, have a great weekend. Happy Halloween to everybody. Have a great, safe one. I'm going to get my fog machine going. I'm going to get my Halloween lights and like the little like sound effect things going. It's going to scare some kids. Going to scare some kids. Yeah. Everyone have a great, safe, happy Halloween. Live long and prosper.
Hubble Halloween.